Hey YouTube, what's up? This is going to be the first of a few tutorials on how to better your letter style from something simple as like a throwy to something more of a block style, just a little more elaborate look to your letter. And so, I don't write an A, but I'm just going to start with an A because it's the beginning of the alphabet, and I can show you how I've learned to better it with just some simple little, not tricks, but like techniques. So you're going to want to start out with just drawing your letter like that, and then you can kind of just put boxes around each line to follow the line. So this line, I just did a square box around it, or it's a rectangle, and this one, I'm going to do the same thing. And don't be too picky about how the lines look right now. You can come back and fix them later. Alright, and then once you've got pretty much all the lines boxed out, you can go in and erase some of the lines that are on the interior of your letter that you won't be showing, or you can be showing. You can, I mean, that'll be some final touch-up steps that I can get to later. So, as you can see, the bottom part of this is really fat. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come in, because I don't like it being really fat. So I'm going to come in and then cut this line back to keep it a pretty even width. And then I don't like how stubby that is, so I'm going to move it up. And then I'm going to move this back up. And that's looking a little bit better. Erase those. And what you can do is you can add just some little things. So I'm going to go like this, add a little top part to this to get a little bit more, I don't know, just make it look a little bit different, and switch it up so it's just not a basic pointed top to the A. And then you can come and do things like this, so you can to break up a line, you can do a little like a jet out like that. That didn't come out too good. It's better. You can do that to break up a line to make it just not one solid line the entire way through. Right now I'm just fixing this little piece because I had moved the rest of it up, so I'm going to move that piece up as well. And now you don't have to stick to this, be creative with it. This is just what I've found to be useful when I'm trying to do something different with a letter. It kind of breaks down each component and makes it a little bit easier to come up with a new letter or a style that you're trying, you know. Now I got the basics of the letter down. I'm not gonna perfect this, so you can just start adding little touch-ups. So I'm gonna add a little piece here just to give it a little bit different, and then I'm gonna extend this. You can see there's this little eraser mark. It's hard to tell on the camera, but yeah, just get rid of all the little eraser parts you missed with the eraser. Try and clean it up, and then you can like really see the letter. And this is when you can start adding hookups and stuff to the outside. So you can add little triangle boxes or something to fill up extra space, so it's really safe. So yeah, you can add little touch-ups like that, and I don't know, maybe you want to add like cracks in part of the letter. You add some cracks into it, or a little box. you really want. You know, this is just a little way to help you. And to do a little 3D, you can either pick like a focal point, so I can go like that, and I can draw every line to it, and that kind of gives like a fading effect, like it's growing out. Or you can just pick an angle you want to put the 3D at. So just I like just a little bit down to the right. I find that's a pretty good, and it's not, I mean, 3D's common, everybody does it, so you can't get overly creative with it, but I find this is a fairly easy and consistent way to do 3D, and then you just want to attach them. And so see, this line's like this, you want to do the same thing down below. That's not, and you can shade it in, you can do whatever you want, you can, whatever you like to do in your 3D. I find just black is good alternate if you don't want to get too creative and adding like bars and stuff in it like this. You know, I just find all black is a pretty good substitute for the time it takes to do the others. And yeah, and then so you can add colors to it if you really want to get elaborate, and just add some simple stuff to make it pop. If you want to do a fade, it is hard with standard markers, but if you get good at it, you can make it work fairly well using like a colorless blender. I don't have one on me right now, but that's really the best solution if you want to fade, because that's a common thing to do with lettering. But yeah, so that's it. Hope you liked the tutorial. Here's another A I did. It's a little washed out because of the colors, but yeah, it's similar to that A. So yeah, if you have any questions, just PM me or comment, and yeah, subscribe because it helps me out, and yeah, stay up. Peace.